Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the Den of Tools, and today we're talking about all the new tools coming down the pipeline, if you will, from Milwaukee. These are new tools for 2022, just announced this week. Let's talk about and see what they got for us. First up, this is a fairly, specific tool for certain industries, a lot of assembly, stuff like that, but this is a Milwaukee M18 Fuel quarter-inch lock bolt tool. Now, what a lock bolt is it's an upgrade to a bolt, if you would. Basically, it swages on a sleeve, compresses it to fit like the bolt. It's used for anti-vibration kind of situations. Anywhere you're going to get a ton of vibration and you don't want bolts coming loose. And it's just, it's an important issue. So that's where something like this is going to be used. Again, it's a highly specific kind of thing that most of you probably aren't going to see. But look at that price at $1,400. I think most of us won't be bothering with this tool. But anyway, next up, check this out. This one I'm excited to finally see. We got the M18 Fuel Belt Sander 2832-20 for the tool only option there. This thing is pretty cool here. It's one of the things that I think they're missing from many of the higher end kind of tools is they really kind of don't cover a lot of the sanding options out there, and I really like to see something like this. Really going to up my game when it comes to the belt sander races, I gotta say. Anyway, you could take off some serious material with a belt sander, and especially this fuel option, I'm guessing is going to have some really high RPMs on it. You can probably really just go at it with this thing. So be careful if you pick one of these up. $279. Now this is pre-sale. We're showing this over at Ohio Power Tool. They're the ones who first are showing this, at least being able to pre-order it and stuff like this. I also have here, we got the M12 Fuel quarter-inch hex impact driver with the triple light here. Boy, these lights, I saw some pictures of them. They certainly look bright. They look like this is going to be a really fantastic tool. If you use an impact driver a lot, especially if you need something that gets in those really compact kind of places, this is going to be the tool to go with. As you know, the Bear is a huge fan of 12-volt tools, not just in Milwaukee, but all around. 12 volts really coming into its own. We're seeing it, getting up to the point where it can replace 18/20 volt tools in almost every application out there, except for the most high extreme kind of power and torque applications where it's needed. $139 is what they're looking at, tool only on that one. After that, we're going to be looking at this. This is pretty cool. Milwaukee. Now, we've seen with the stuff with their bigger battery, the MX line and stuff, but this is an M18 carry-on. This is a power supply. This is, you pop in a few of your own batteries in here. You pop in like they'll take 4 of the M18 batteries. This one will give you a 3,600 watt peak, 1,800 watt run power supply. This is, like a generator. It's not a generator, it's storing energy, okay? So don't lose your mind on that. But this is, if you want power on the job site for other stuff, this is the way to go. Look at that thing, $700 on that. If you were in the M18 line and, even if you just want to use it for camping or something like that, but on the job site, this thing is really cool. I'd love to get my paws on one of these. All right, moving along, we got the M18 Fuel. Sorry, that's why I misspoke about the other. I knew we had the M18 Fuel out there. So we got the M18 Fuel Hex Impact Driver. This is the kit coming with the battery. Of course, I think they've got the tool only is at the next one here for $150. So the one with the battery is coming in at $300. So this is their new version. They're coming out with new upgraded models. They kind of had to, considering that DeWalt has just been dropping bombshell after bombshell this year. Milwaukee had to step up and match, pace for pace here. They didn't want to get left behind. So this is the new M18 Fuel there. No real idea about exactly how much better or anything it's going to be. It's nice. It's compact. It's got the triple light. I like that. So hopefully, I can't see it not performing as well as some of the other M18 stuff that we've seen. And we talked about with a tool only option there for $150. Again, I'll put a link to the main Ohio tool Power Tools page if you do want to pre-order this. Now check this out. This is another thing. If you're really big into the M12 line, which I actually do have quite a few M12 tools, the M12 Red Lithium High Output CP 2.5. This is going to get you, we've seen the 2.5 batteries. This is going to get you more power, more output out of one of those. It's equivalent to the high output we see in the M18 line. In fact, we've also seen high capacity, high output. I saw some pics of a 5.0 battery as well. That's astounding to see this. They're really picking up the M12 line and making it a real competitor to others' full power tools. That is crazy, seeing that kind of power in that small a space. I'm excited about that. Now, just to throw some other stuff out there, this isn't from the fuel launch, or not the fuel, the pipeline launch, but other new tools have come down recently. In case you missed it, they've got the pipe threader here that's come out recently. They've got the fencing utility fencing stapler. Now, we're up here in Montana and stuff, lots of good applications for this, but I asked around some of the ranchers and stuff that I know, and not one of them is interested in a cordless fencing stapler. But if you are, there's your option right there. We got the little hedge trimmer there. That's kind of cool. This is cool. 16 gauge variable speed nibbler. If you do a lot of stuff with sheet metal, nibblers are an essential tool to have in your bag. And getting a cordless one like this is really valuable. You can do a lot of fun stuff with those. Also, we've got the the wireless dust control and adapter remote kit there. If you're working in an environment where you have to use a dust collector and stuff like that, this is really handy to have. We also have the quarter sheet sander there as well. See what else we got. We got the cable stapler. That's pretty nifty if you're especially running a lot of lines and such. Being able to fasten those, I can see doing installation with that, making it a heck of a lot easier. The transfer pump. This is one thing I'm starting to see a lot of people coming out with, these cordless transfer pumps. These things are awesome. I love using these. There's a lot of cases where we need to use, a transfer pump like this, and getting it in the M12 line is awesome. And last but not least, of course, the M12 mounting fan. Again, these came out over the last few months and stuff, but in case you missed it, I thought we'd include it in here along with the other new tools. So if you're in the M12 line and you just need something to get a little bit of extra air on you when you're doing stuff, this is a nice option here to have. And as you can see, you can hang it up in all sorts of places. It's small, it's light, it's compact. Don't get overheated out there. It's not worth it, guys and gals. All right, well, anyway, that's all the Bear has for you today, at least from the old pipeline over at Milwaukee. They're going to have more stuff, I'm sure, coming down the road. As I said, they're revamping their entire M18, at least the fuel line. And I'm just waiting, not holding my breath, but waiting to see what's going to be new and different in the newer versions and how they're going to up the performance level. Because honestly, it feels like, how much further can they go really in those things? But I guess they're gonna show us what they can do. Anyway, that's all the Bear has for you today. Don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash that subscribe, ring the bell on the way out. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.